Welcome back to ABC-7 at 4, everyone. I'm Mark Ross. The move over slow down law requiring drivers to either move over a lane or lower their speed when approaching emergency vehicles on the side of the road with lights flashing. It's not a new one, but starting today, the fines just got a lot stiffer. Here to tell us what scofflaws might be in for is TXDOT's Jennifer Wright. Jennifer, first tell us what types of emergency vehicles are covered under the law.
Thank you, Mark. I'm happy to. When the Move Over Slow Down law was first passed in 2003, it applied to police, fire, and emergency vehicles with flashing lights on. In 2013, the Texas legislature added TXDOT vehicles, and in 2019, they added tow trucks, utility vehicles, and garbage trucks, which encompasses basically all work trucks with flashing lights.
All right, so what were the old fines versus the new fines for someone failing to move over or slow down when approaching one of these vehicles with flashing lights?
Well, under the old law as originally passed, a driver failing to move over or slow down was subject to a fine of up to $200, a fine of up to $500 if the violation resulted in property damage, and $2,000 fine and a Class B misdemeanor if the violation resulted in bodily injury. The new amendment contained in House Bill 898 increases penalties starting today for drivers who don't move over or slow down, so the first violation can result in a fine between $500 and $1,250, while a second violation within 5 years is punishable by a fine between $1,000 and $2,000.
Jennifer, does that cover property damage or bodily injury as well?
Well, that's just the start. If you hurt someone while breaking this law, that too gets bigger penalties. If the violation results in bodily injury, it's a Class A misdemeanor. A second offense that causes bodily injury can get you locked up, as it is a state jail felony. And House Bill 898 also adds the option of license suspension for multiple convictions, but it does remove the enhanced punishment for property damage alone. Those higher fines alone should be a pretty effective deterrent.
Now, we've talked before about the fact TXDOT is not an enforcement agency, so how does this actually affect TXDOT?
Well, the Move Over Slow Down law has significantly contributed toward TXDOT's efforts to improve roadway safety, reduce roadway fatalities, and promote work zone safety awareness. Our highway safety campaign efforts, which include public service announcements, digital ads, and outreach events, work to raise awareness of this and other statewide laws. And we expect once people understand what's at stake, they'll make a greater effort to follow the law, which requires drivers approaching vehicles on the side of the road with flashing lights to either move over a lane or reduce their speed by 20 miles per hour under the posted speed limit, which will keep everyone safer out on our roads.
All right, on to next week's closures. What do you have for us?
Well, the Labor Day weekend is here, and so this is just a quick reminder. If your plans include imbibing alcohol, please plan while you can for a sober ride home. Next week, expect the usual Loop 375 widening project closures northbound at Saragossa starting at 8 p.m. Tuesday through Thursday nights, and southbound at North Loop starting at 9 p.m. Tuesday, the northbound Pan American exit ramp will be closed during the day 9 to 4, and we're still paving, so we will have a continuous closure of the northbound left main lane from Pan American to Alameda starting Wednesday at 5 a.m. and lifting Friday at 5 a.m. On the Montana project, expect an overnight closure of the Yarborough Global Reach intersection with Montana to be in place Tuesday and Thursday nights starting at 9, and follow the detours signs in place on that one because it'll send you on a circuitous route. We will also be out doing guardrail repair, maintenance, and miscellaneous concrete repair, so please watch for crews and move over a lane or slow down lest you get a massive fine. Now, can we get this weekend started?
Absolutely, Jennifer, and you enjoy your long Labor Day weekend. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you, Mark.